so good of you to join me. I am Sebastian Fortescue, and I am going to teach you how to mime. Yes? Mime. Okay, now, for the purposes of this, I will be talking, but when you're miming, you do not speak. Okay, that is important rule number 1. Okay, now, I will not be doing this alone, for I have an assistant that will be assisting me. And that is Maggylion. Hello, Maggylion. Yes, well, she does her best, you know, we're training her. Nevertheless, here at my theatre, at the Crystal Dome, we are learning all the techniques that would make a perfect mime artist, not a clown. Okay, not a clown. I will have no juggling in my theatre, okay? Especially not that guy who set fire to those pins. Burn the last theatre down, mind you. Now, regardless, I'm going to teach you through the basics of mime. And to start with, we should probably warm up a little. And this is a good technique. To warm up, go stand by a fire. Okay, that's what I tend to do. Maybe get a hot coal, rub it all over your body. When you're all warmed up, we'll come here and we'll start walking. Okay, walking. Very good for a mime. So Maggie, do you want to give us a go of walking? Come back, come on. Walking on the spot. Remember as we practiced earlier. So walking on the spot as a mime, okay, you want to give the illusion that you are travelling through space, even though you're not, okay, and I will show you how to do that. You would face profile, okay, and then you would start walking. Yes, hello, how are you? Well, hello. I, of course, would never greet people in the street. Put that dog on a leash. Now, you may find that while walking, you may need to run away from people. I tend to do that often. People come up for my autograph, this kind of thing. Easy to do. Obviously, you would literally run away, but in my experience, it's always easier to. Yeah, yes, very good, Maggie. You keep that up. Yes. So you want to just pick up the pace. Now the good technique is. Yep, she's still walking. Keep it going, Maggie. Well done. Okay, so you want to transition from one to the other. Okay, so it'd be like this. Oh, a rapist. There you go, you see. Drawing from experience there. So, another good technique to learn, if you're into mime or want to be into mime, is of course the classic pulling of a rope. Okay, because we often need ropes in our lives and we often need to pull them. And now, I for one like to pull my rope thus. Okay, grab a hold of it firmly and then you want to pull, right? Now, obviously, that's rather easy, right? So do you want to give that a go, Maggie? She's still walking. You can stop the walking now. Yes, thank you. Get these students. Yes, try pulling the rope. Yes, that's a good technique. Now, what you want to do is put some weight behind it, okay? Make it seem like there's some weight behind it. So it's pulling it, maybe it's a tight rope. Yes, tight rope. Not just go and walk on it. As I said, no circus performers. Right? But you grab the rope, want to pull, as if there's weight behind the line. Right? Maybe there is something like a wildebeest on the other end. Okay. Yeah, good technique, Maggie, good technique. Yes. Keep it up. So maybe it's pulling away and maybe you'll get dragged. Okay. Like that. But of course, the standard technique of course would be to move along the rope. So we bring it towards you. So like this. See? Yes. There you go. See, another useful technique there. Always good. If you are planning to end your life, don't use a mime rope. I had a friend who made that mistake. Nasty business. Yeah. He just fell off a chair. Never mind. The next technique is a classic that we all know and love. Yes, it's the lean. Okay, the lean. Do you know the lean? You imagine there is a table there, or maybe a bar. Come up and hit on a lady. Yes, as I often do. Come on. Oh, hello. I'm an actor. Right. So maybe I want to show off my skill of mime by leaning, and I would do it thus. A bit of wooden flooring there gave way. Maggie, you want to give that a go and show them how to do it? Yes, as I thought you. Rather good. Show off. Yes, very good, Maggie, very good. Yes, so the lean, it's all in the legs. You see? You would think there's a bar there, wouldn't you? No, I will not leave. Do you think it's closing time? I'm an actor, I work at the theatre. Do you want to fight? I'm not afraid to swear. Bastards. Now, one of the great miming tricks when acting, of course, is the death. Now, I've been quite good at death. Normally I always get the roles that require me dying rather early in the play. I don't know why, it just tends to be something that I'm typecast as. I will try to break out of it, of course. Nevertheless, people are very happy with my performance because they say at least I won't stay around for the rest of the production. Okay, how does one die effectively? Well, it depends if you've been shot or you've been stabbed. For example, if you've been shot, boom! That's rather standard, and there isn't much more to it than that. But being stabbed is a much different thing, and a much more Shakespearean thing. So, if I was to be stabbed in the gut, you see, I go straight to where the knife came in, and I grab it, and I go, no, please don't tear my flesh too. Triple. Oh no. Okay, you want to make sure you get your full effect of the death and that people can see that you're in pain. You go down to one knee, you're not quite dead yet. Okay, remember that, you're not dead yet. And there's more groaning and moaning, gash and blood, and maybe they tear it back across, and no, and now you give your final monologue. Oh, spare me fate, for art thou a bastard. And then you drop down onto the floor. You're not dead yet. Still not dead. You're lying here, still not dead. Maybe there's a bit of a shake because, of course, some of your limbs and muscles may still react. Like that. There we go. And maybe they pull the knife out. And then the eyes roll back. And I'm gone. Not yet. Final reprieve. I might be alright. Oh no, I'm dead. And that's how you do a death. Maggie, you want to give that a go for us all? Well, I can see you've certainly paid attention. So you've learned some of the very basics that we have here. And I think one of the most important ones is being trapped in a box. Now, this one a lot of people get wrong because they're all like this. Oh dear, and they don't seem to have any gravitas of the space around them. You've got to work in a 3D space. If you're in a box, and I've been trapped in a box many times during my magician days, yes, well, it's Escapologist really, and it was buried 7 feet under, and it wasn't of my own volition, I would say that. People can be mean. Nevertheless, I still escaped after I called the police. Anyway, trapped in a box, you're surrounded by a box, I'm in a box now. Okay, so what I've done there is I've said stop, no, I don't want to be in a box, okay? And now, if I wanted to feel around for a door, it depends on the size of the box, you know. But yes, you could kind of do this. You'll see where the box is. There's a wall here, you know, maybe feel around for a knob. I think I found the knob. Yes. And then we open it up and we walk in. You'll see. Very good technique. Now opening and shutting doors is very good. Maggie, do you want to give that a go as well? Yeah, you seem to be trapped in it, dear. Maybe I need to call the fire brigade or something. Just mime escaping. But opening the door is another good technique. You want to walk through the door like this and shut it behind you. Okay, and then, or as often is the case, you go to walk through the door and someone's put their foot in the way. A good old jest, and you just try for 20 minutes to get in, and you finally burst through like that, and they've all gone home for tea. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I do have to apologise for Maggie's behaviour. It's rather unbecoming for a student to show up their teacher, try to upstage them, and I would never have done such a thing. Oh no, I'm self-taught. So, you know, there's something there. Nevertheless, Maggie, I wish to thank you, but I don't think it was worth it. I don't think you did a good job as I did, and I don't think they learned as much from you.
Oh, fuck you then.
Well, you're not welcome back here, well, nor are the rest of you, bastards. Someone's put their foot in the way of the door.